first question is, what happened?
What happened? What kind of a question is that to ask? You saw it all happen. You were there. If you weren't there, you probably talked to someone who was there, right? And you heard it. Some people don't pay attention is a problem. That's why people don't know what happened, because they're not paying attention. I mean, it's all we have these 7 senses that are there for us to take in this information at the time. It's not something that we should need to be revisiting in this manner. We shouldn't be having to mediate it through JVC or through the laptop. I mean,
crap top.
I mean, that's the problem. I mean, be here now. I think someone said, be here now, as if we could be anywhere else. I mean, the problem with being here now is pretty much, we know it's recording, Aiden. This is the stuff. This is it. This is the answer. This is the answer that people have been looking for. Be here now is not really advice. I want that understood. Be here now is like a sentence. It's like a condemnation. I mean, what was the second question?
Now, the second question. What is the second question, Aiden?
Why not?
It was why.
Why?
The question was why. We're recording again. Why? There's a lot of implications. That seems simple. That's just 3 letters. It's 1 sentence, if it even counts as a sentence. But that's a complicated thing. Because when you ask why, what you're really saying, there's an implication behind that. It's an implication that there's a purpose, and you're presented with things a lot of the time, and you're not the one who put them there. I mean, you didn't do it. You're not responsible. So how are you really supposed to know why? But then again, there are times when it is down to you. There's times when you set that ball rolling, when you juice that orange or made that coffee or whatever, and then you become responsible then, and that's a heavy thing. You're responsible for the why. You need to. You do need to be ready to. That's a good question. You do need to be ready to answer that question. But the problem is sometimes that's difficult. Like even having a why, even being able to grasp a why, to pull a why up from deep inside you, much less to be able to explain it this many moments later to a camera.
Hi.
But I don't want to evade this question. It's too big for evasion. It's like you can't get away from why. You really can't. I mean, you can talk about the unconscious. You can talk about, I was asleep. You can talk about, what the hell, I was blindfolded when I did it. I don't know. But the fact is, none of that is true. Your eyes are open. Even when you're asleep, your eyes are wide open. Not a lot of people know that. I feel more like Charlie Manson. So why? Why? What was the third question?
The third question, right. Rolling.
Somewhere in there I went from Dylan to Manson.
Well, what could have happened?
Interesting, a lot of people expect that the universe of possibility suggested by what could have happened is somehow bigger than what did happen. They feel that once something happens, that they're limited, that they're stuck. They look around, there's 4 walls, there's 5 flavors of ice cream, there's 6 speeds on the transmission of the truck, there's 7 spheres in heaven. They think that's all there is, but that's not it at all. What did happen is as big, I could say it's as big as all outdoors, but that doesn't even begin to touch it. What could have happened, though, is actually very limited. People don't understand that. What could have happened is a very small thing. It's as small as regret. It's as small as some whimsical little feeling you had that you didn't indulge. That stuff is small. What actually did happen is for real. That's all that matters. What could have happened is just like the ashes at the bottom of your coffee cup after you smoked all your coffee. So don't even worry about what could have happened. That's to anyone who asks me that, and people do ask me that a lot. I just say, go on to the next question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The next question.
So Dad, let's watch the video now.
Oh, wait, we got 2 more questions.
Okay.
Why did you try to make it happen?
Why did I try to make it happen? I tried to make it happen for you, of course. I tried to make it happen to
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording your sheet of paper saying it's recording. You try to make things happen. You want to give someone a feeling, that feeling like they might be having a feeling sometime. That special feeling. There's a lot of ways to get to it. That's what's great about it. I mean, there's so many ways to make it happen. I mean, you can make it happen with these instruments. You can make it happen with words. You can make it happen with gestures. You can make it happen with hieroglyphics and glitter. You can make it happen with tissue paper and bubble wrap. But that's not what you want to know, though. That's not what you're asking. You're asking why again, even a more specific why. But it's tough. But it's down to me. I respect that. I'm not trying to evade any sort of responsibility about this. I understand. And sometimes it's like you're a turtle in murky water, and you're trying to breathe, you're trying to eat, you're trying to do all those things that you have to do, and then you've got this added responsibility to try to make something happen, to make it happen. But you gotta just try to do it. It's a very good thing that breathing is automatic. It's a very good thing, because people might think it's too hard. People might just want to give up on it.
But it happens automatically anyway, so just let it happen.
Right. And it's going to keep happening. You can try to make it, try to stop breathing.
Yeah.
Try to stop.
Yeah, just try.
See where it gets you.
It's because you're not the breather.
See where it gets you. So, I think you will really understand why you try to make it happen when you try that. Give that a try. Try not to breathe for a while. Someone wrote a song about that. But, next question?
Yes. Next question. We'll bring it back over here. What's happening now? Did we just give one to the jam god? So the question is, what's happening now, Aiden?
Dad.